Konnichiwa. How's everyone doing tonight? Okay, sound is good. We are good. I'm going to start the night by playing some Viscera cleanup detail. Not sure if I'll switch over to Deeprock or something else later tonight. We will see how I feel. I've been a little off today. I think something hopefully is not flaring up with my autoimmune issues, but we'll see. I know almost nothing about this level, just like most levels. So we will have to figure out what's going on. Hi, Dire Fox. How are you doing? Hi, Downer. How are you as well?
First.
Yes, you actually were first. Oh god, and I have to check in as well. I can't forget to check into my own stream or people won't even know that I'm here, which is ridiculous. Okay, that's where barrels go. Why? Because it's the very beginning of stream, an ad is going to start within in like 1 minute. There's always one right at the beginning of stream to start the pre-roll free stuff. So just be aware that there is going to be anywhere up to 3 minutes of ads in like 1 minute. I apologize in advance. Will my mop turn bright green? Oh, I was kind of hoping. Hope your day went well. It was so-so. On the one hand, it went well. On the other hand, I feel like something's starting up with my body. And so hopefully I keep feeling well and don't get like a fever or something soon. They were nice enough to give me a crate here, even if the crate making machine isn't here. I know the Big Banger was somewhere in this level because we checked around for stuff like that before starting it last time. Oh, and there goes the beginner ad. Oh Jesus, this is bad. This is really bad. I've lost my special edition Cro-Magnon PI Stone tablet. I had all my data on there too. Pretty sure Jake still got it, but I can't seem to find him either. I've asked around and no one has seen him. Interesting. Hi, Seer. How are you doing? I saw you in both Palm and Kroll streams. Lurking everywhere. I feel like I should get water buckets and I should find where stuff is. This level feels like Jurassic Park to me, but I remember when we walked through it before, we didn't see anything that hinted at like dinosaurs or such. So we'll see if any of the... Okay, water machine's out here. We'll see if any of the notepads like hint at something like that. Okay, so furnace was down there. I remember that much. We can see it there. Both the crates and the water are out here, though. Maybe I should quickly go find the Big Banger Music Mods. You have to get all dolled up this weekend, so no working out is fine. I mean, it's not fine. Oh, there it is. It's not fine, but if you need an excuse for yourself, then absolutely die. Skipping days is how people end up eventually giving up on it. But you do what you gotta do. I personally would absolutely skip the day and just be like, it's fine, this is fine. But I also know that that would then... Oh, Fabuki is right in the middle of an ad. Hopefully you don't get an ad. Hopefully. I'm crossing my fingers. But thank you for the raid if you can hear this, Foobs. I hope you're having a great night. Oh, they have turbo, they're immune to ads, poggers. But hello Arcane, hello Fabuki, hello The Man Is Forever, hello Fruhead. I hope you're all having a lovely night. Here, let me get a shout out for Foobs. I literally typed Foobs instead of Fabuki Shinko for doing the shout out. But thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. I hope you had a great night playing Overlord. Unicorn Overlord, that is. Or it's Unicorn Overload? Or no, it is Overlord. It's something like that. I remember getting the name confused before, and then I was like, there's not enough unicorns. Oh, you finished it. Congratulations. It does look cool to me, and I tried looking it up the first time I saw Foobs playing it, but then it's like, it's only on handheld or something like that, or Switch, or whatever it is. I feel like it wasn't on the Steam store. It is only on console. Tragic. I wonder if it would be on like PlayStation 4, because I have one of those. You could do it so you work out now and then do it in the morning before you have to be ready. I mean, if you have time for it, thumbs up. Yes, this is a gory game. Like, look, everybody's full of worms for some reason. I don't know why there's so many worms in the human body. Sasha, those aren't worms. They absolutely are big, juicy worms for fishing, and I will share them with you if you want. But yes, make sure to check out the chaotic gremlin that is Fabuki Shinko if you have not seen them before. They are an absolutely pogger streamer and fun to listen to. But then after that, having stuff done by a pro, so definitely don't want to mess it up. Oh, you have an actual pro like doing it, the makeup? Or what is the pro doing, your hair or such? And should I take it the convention or whatever is this weekend then? Oh wow, that goes far up. I might need the pro makeup and hair. Oh, it's this week. So does that mean you're having it done and then you're not going to shower or bathe for a couple days to keep it all nice? What do you do with your hair then in the meantime? Are you going to like wrap a bag around it while you sleep? Blaine Ventura. Is that supposed to be like a reference to Ace Ventura? Hi, Broken. How are you doing tonight? We at least already see a barrel and a crate stacking location. Oh, it's right there. All the junk. Just for one day, but you can't wash the day off because you're supposed to wash it the day before. Odd. Weird flex, but okay. You good? You're playing ready or not? I think I remember hearing of that a while back. Not necessarily hearing lots of good things about it, but I'm sure it depends. Each person would feel differently about it. Unless I'm thinking of something different. Because washing your hair every other day is good for it. And yet my hair is still silky despite me washing it every single day. I don't use shampoo on it every day though, because I know that isn't likely good for it. Okay, this is a barrel stacking area. Oh wait, the music player was just over there. I could go turn that on. And I have it set where it plays across the whole level regardless of where you are. Because no one can escape the music of the Big Banger. It literally says something like that when you look at the tab for that. And I'll just walk through the blood. You've never had your hair done to this extent, so you have no idea how long it will last. Well, it'll be a learning experience at the very least. I always keep these in there till the end. Crates are always of different sizes, so I almost feel like doing that at the very end. You're planning, so you have it done, and then you go to the event right after. That makes sense, that makes sense. Since you said it was later this week, but you were planning on having it done in the next little bit, I thought that meant that. What was it? You were going to have a sleep or two before it? I feel like I'm absolutely going to forget about that thing, that blood up on the wall. So I want to check if there's the lift device. Zar is raiding as well! Hello, Zar. How are you doing tonight? Shout out to Zar. Gasp! Spooky Charm is raiding too. Hello, Spooky. That is, in the last 2 minutes, we've gotten literally 3 raids. I'm not even kidding you. 3 raids. That is absolutely bonkers. But thank you, Zar. Thank you, Spooky. I do appreciate it. I hope you have a lovely night. We are playing a kind of gory game, so that is, if that is triggering to you, please make sure to tune out. Literally cleaning up bodies and blood and stuff like that because, oh, that's perfectly fine stuff. One second. But yes. Hello, Zar. Hello, Sleepless. Hello, Spooky. Hello, Zaty. I hope you're all having a lovely night. Hello to anybody new to my stream. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single day. So if you're ever bored when they aren't on, you will find me here just vibing and playing whatever has caught my attention. Be meaning to play this. I definitely recommend it. It's very cathartic. Like, you can just relax and tune out. Oh, I knocked over my water. Sag. But hi, Anthropos. How are you doing? There's little things you can do to get above 100% on the level. 100% sleeping. You mean sleeping on this good game? You actually can unalive yourself in this game, but only one or two ways, like jumping into a monster's mouth in the one level, or blowing yourself up with dynamite in the other. You love Viscera cleanup detail? The Danganronpa inspired mod with all the pink blood is hilarious. Oh god. At least it's not white blood. Because what is it? Didn't the Japanese a year or two ago, they did a censorship rule where they thought blood was too graphic and they turned all the blood in certain animes to being bright white, and it just made it like 10 times worse because everybody was like, you do understand what that looks like happened in this room, right? I would prefer the blood. Danganronpa is fun. I never actually played that. I haven't seen very much about those games. I feel like they probably just weren't that appealing to me. But I know they're super popular with a lot of people that I actually know. Let's see if we can do the other shout out. Awesome, the cooldown is done. They're so much better if you don't know anything about them. That is good then. I guess I'm in the right headspace for it. But that's when it's basically like a murder game where you try to figure out who the bad guy is when you're trapped in certain areas and stuff. I can't remember if it was Foobs playing it or if it was someone else that I saw just a month or two playing it. And you're trying to figure out, oh, it was you. Yeah, and then you're trying to figure out what people said, and it shows just like bullets being loaded into a gun, and the bullets are the different points of note. And then none of them were working. You've got to play the second one. I feel like there's at least like 5 or something of them. Oh, wait, I don't need that, I need water. Oh, there's 3 only? Really? I guess I'm really out of the loop then. Okay, we will not knock this over this time. This makes me paranoid that there's a bullet hole under that. Oh, so that was because the game taught you something at the start that never applied so much later that you actually forgot. That is kind of poor planning, but I feel like the game's also old, so I can see why they do that. Most of the time they do that right before you're about to do it for the first time, so you can actually put it into practice right away. This is a big crate. Also forgot to tell you about your progress. You lost 8 kilograms. Congratulations, Dyer. I've mentioned before, but it takes not just a bunch of effort, but a bunch of willpower to consistently work out like that, whether you want to gain muscle, whether you want to lose weight, etc. For most people, it is not an easy task. So kudos to you for being able to do that. It's partly because they teach you things as if you're playing on the hardest difficulty. That's odd. But hey, why not? They do them. And we just suffer alongside it. Dance, dance. Get her off my head! Get her off! No, her claws are in tight there. I don't think I'd ever be able... You gotta sleep though, it is 2 a.m. indeed. Thank you again for the raid, Foobs. I hope you have yourself a great night. Sweet dreams. Don't let the bed, Foobs, bite. You plan to do something stupid tomorrow? I don't know if that's something to look forward to, or if that's something ominous I should warn the police about. I've seen your streams, Foobs. I've seen your Baldur's Gate playthrough. Cough, cough. Either or. I'm gonna throw Fru under the bus and completely say that before Fru was like, so we're doing an evil playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Well, okay, I'm doing an evil playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Foobs is just doing a regular playthrough for them. And I was like, yeah, that's believable. That's believable. Titter titter. Great googly moogly. Murder's fun for the whole family. Exactly. You can't spell laughter without. You can't spell slaughter without laughter. And a family that slays together stays together. Nodders. Hungering, also pain. Where's the hungering pain coming from, Anthos? Click on the doll where the hunger and pain is. I don't have a doll, I just have this. Oh, you were burned by Alfredo sauce. I feel like that's a good reason to be burned, though. If you get to make something delicious like that, then okay, I can accept a bit of pain. And then nom 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 later. We've literally almost eaten that cake already, or completely eaten that cake that I made just 24 hours ago. Me and my mom are sugar hounds. There's no two ifs, ands, or buts about it. Curl is also streaming right now. I think they're just playing through the Star Rail story. Hello Sasha, how are you beautiful? I'm doing good tonight. How are you, Prince? It's good to see you as always. If people like Star Rail, watch out for spoilers there. If they don't like if they don't care about Star Rail, feel free to stop by and spook Crow. Because he is a regular in a lot of people's streams. You're doing good, just vibing. Aw, yeah. I am the exact same way. Wet floor, so nobody slips here. I like putting them by the staircases. There are bullet holes in this area. I can't move that. These you have to use the welding gun on. We used them in just the previous level on those cracks. I feel like it's going to be awkward seeing if there's blood in all the bushes. Sasha's the best because Sasha just vibes. I do my best. That's also the main reason I feel like the fact that I have anxiety helps me vibe. Oh, Moji is becoming a support? I heard there is going to be a rework of Moji, but I didn't know it would be something like that. I saw the note pop up saying something like the two new skins are going to be Furia related to one tail and Moji for like Red Riding Hood and the Big Bad Wolf. I feel like you're joking too. I mean, I know they need more supports, but I like Moji as is. They feel a little OP at sometimes because you don't have to aim much. Yeah, the furry skin looks nice if it's the one on the poster. I did not see the poster. I just clicked on the Steam thing and it popped up showing like a small note. You're not joking, the official Paladin's Twitter? Interesting. Moji mains will be crying then, and with good reason. So it wants a mid pack there. Red is Wolf's girlfriend. Maybe, I wouldn't be surprised in some, what is it, like stories if they do something like that. Though in this situation it would likely be Moji is Red Riding Hood, and then they're probably riding on their mount with two heads that would be wolf heads. You really like Moji, but it's difficult to balance, indeed. Because Moji does have some very cheap aspects. The fact that they can go invincible for like 2 seconds while you waste your ammo or whatever, and then they can suddenly hit for 1k after. Not to mention the fact that they don't have to aim for headshots at all. It's just like spray and pray. Sorry, itching my leg. You have zero clue how they turn her into a full report. I feel the exact same way. It's going to be like one head shoots a healing mist. The other one detonates it. It would actually be hilarious if as like an April Fool's thing, they just did a 180 on Moji. They heal instead of doing damage with their two mouths. And to anybody confused, we're talking about the game Paladins. Would be cool if her Boom Boom talent, whatever she detonated her star, healed everyone around her. That would be cool. Or around the person you detonated. So then people are forced to stay next to the enemy being killed for a boost of health. That's a big crate. What game Red is from? I don't know about Red, but we're talking about the game Paladins, and there's a skin that's supposed to make a character look like Red Riding Hood, but the character is not a type of character that would be sexily dressed. So don't get excited for that. Although there are some sexy dressed characters in that game. Since it's a free-to-play game, they rely on money from skins and stuff like that to support it a lot. That's why they're a lot more willing to do certain, not over the top, but certain loot skins than something like Overwatch is. Fan service, indeed. And I am perfectly fine with that, especially for a free-to-play game. They need to make money somehow. Wait, you're right, she's in a Red Riding outfit? Thought so. I only, like I said, I didn't see a picture. I only read the little note that popped up on the main page of Paladins on Steam, and it said something about Furia, and then something about them. She has a hoodie that is a dead wolf. Okay. I swear to God, I hope no bullets like fell down there, because I would never find them. Although I think the sniffer can sniff them out. I forgot you guys are fans of Paladins. It's another battle royale. Nope, it's a competitive team-based shooter like Overwatch. Looks like a stuffed animal has cross-stitched eyes across it. Oh, okay. Realm Royale is the battle royale. Is that made by Hi-Rez? Like, did they literally try to create every type of game just to see what works for money? It is made by Hi-Rez, and it was based on Paladins? I don't think I ever saw that. And it did not do too well. I had only heard of it maybe like once before, so it doesn't surprise me it didn't do well. Is it worth trying it out? Paladins definitely is worth trying it out. As long as you like games, like if you like Overwatch, then you'll probably like Paladins. It's free, as Dyer said, so you don't have to worry about wasting money on it. It does have a bit of a learning curve because some of the characters can feel pretty imbalanced in it. I think it's around like 30 gigs. And you do see me playing it every couple days normally, doing my dailies or whatever, and then I often let people join. Is there a tutorial? Kind of, yeah. I'm not sure if there's a real tutorial. Dyer would know if there is. Oh, there is a tutorial, okay. I know for the first little bit, they don't let you play against humans. They only let you play against bots for the first, like, 5 account levels, just so you get used to using your abilities and stuff. Then after your account reaches level 5, it'll queue you with players, unless you specifically queue for bot fights. You think you burned yourself enough to warrant some topical salve for healing skin? Oh, wow. I hope you're okay, Amp. I mean, I assume it's not like a 3rd degree burn or something like that. Oh, like PUBG, they put you with bots first? I have no idea about that, but basically, yeah. Even if you team up with friends, it won't let you play against people. There's also tutorial videos on the website to teach game mechanics. I feel like the game mechanics aren't hard enough to need a tutorial. No, but it hurts like a 1st or maybe even a half, indeed. I wasn't sure if 3 was the really bad or if it was the more minor and a 1st was like the lethal one. But I guess 3rd is the one where it's like your skin's burning off. The more niche ones that come back mechanical. Oh, the comeback mechanic. I didn't even really know about the comeback mechanic. Like, I quite literally, I understood that sometimes the thing went faster, and I always was like, is it the longer that the point fight goes, the faster the percentage goes up when people are able to? But no, it's if people are behind, the percent goes up faster. And yeah, if they teach how cauterize is applied to main hand weapons, that would be good. Which is just the reduced healing on enemies when you hit them with your primary for 2 seconds. 3 is legit charcoal skin. That's probably 4. I would think so. You like never hear about that. Yeah, I think 3 is where it's like unrecoverable, or you're going to be scarred as heck afterwards. 2 is when it's really bad, and then 1 must be just very minor, like skin blisters or such. I needed another bucket. Or not bucket. Well, actually I do. Dun, 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 dun. I love the fairy skin. She has pink hair and looks like she's wearing Ray's outfit. Is that because Ray was copying other people, so now she's copying Ray? I didn't mean to take that out. I meant to click that. That. Okay, and now I need water. There has to be a ray gun at some point. They said they're gonna do a what if, I think. So what if Fury worked for Leon or something? Oh, is that how it works? Like how Pepper is Pip from another universe? I thought those things were supposed to be based off... I think the what if part of it was what if they were based off certain stories, though. So I feel like rather than looking like Leon or whatever, I feel like it's supposed to be based off a story of somehow. Not sure what story. But that's why they have the Red Riding Hood one. Oh, how's everyone doing? Don't know about everyone, but I'm doing well tonight. We already received 3 raids. From Fu, Viscera, and Spooky. Hope you're doing good tonight, honey bun. Okay, so we got the water there, but we need the bucket. I keep calling it a bucket. We need the, whatchamacallit, basket. Blep. If I get a second model, I want to make it so it can blep, so it can just stick out its tongue a little bit. And I can be like, nah, to everybody. Sasha, why would you go nah at us? Because I can. Nah. Oh, so there's bullets even out here. Oh, you leave in a few hours? By leave, do you mean straight up starting the move? Because if so, I wish you the best of luck with it. And I wonder what time it is for you then, because I'm like, is it early in the day? And then you're moving later in the day? I don't think any bullets fell out of the other basket. Taking out the trash. 500 out of 1,000 pieces of trash picked up. I don't think it's actually disposing of them, because we're literally just putting them in this. Edward Gunderson. I feel like I remember the name Gunder from a video game. Oh, it's 7:33 for you? This is the first time I've seen green outfits on the scientists, but I assume that's just to match the green area that it's in. Don't know if this would fit. If I put it like head first. Because the legs take up a lot of room. Yeah, I don't think that would. Did you see the fan art under the post? I believe I did. The black and white one, right? Because then I most certainly did. Or maybe that was Monster Hunter that I saw with black and white art. Oh, it was Io, Smarling, and Inara. Then yes, I might have actually seen that earlier today. Like 8 hours ago. Because I played a little bit of Paladins for my dailies in the afternoon. And good lord, the matches were rough. I had to do Onslaught, and I kept getting put against this team that had like a level 800 Io, as well as a level 200 Con, who would constantly protect her, so you could tell the two of them were together. And then the Io was running every match, despite her high level compared to us. Do you remember their name? Not in the slightest. And then the IO was constantly running the sacrifice talent. So I was doing flank dailies, and even if I could reduce her health and kill her, she would then just teleport to where IO is, right behind Khan, who would protect her. And I was like, oh, it's so frustrating. Just putting these things over here for now. I don't know if there's a secondary. Yes, sacrifice can be frustrating to play against, especially if the rest of your team does not help out. Then again, I think that match we might have been. I'm not sure if we were like 5 flanks, like we didn't even have a tank, so it was pretty much doomed from the start. You like to go full bulldozer and take out Luna so I always know where to run back to. Indeed, that's what I did go for. Like 150, 250, and then 450 for those items. They're slightly cheaper than some of the other ones. But you have IOs just summon another Luna before you can find them and eliminate them. X music. That body's in one piece. Just gonna see if there's any other junk items that would fit in. I don't think I'm gonna care about a toilet. Nope, it doesn't fit in there. That's surviving while carrying a bucket of legs. It's true, though the bucket only has one set of legs in it. The rest of it is just legitimate trash. It all goes in the furnace. We all go in the furnace when we die. The great equalizer. Doesn't matter your race, doesn't matter your gender, doesn't matter your religion. You die, you go in the furnace. Nodders. That sounds absolutely horrible. But in this video game, it's technically true. Oh, bloody hell achievement finally gotten. Mop up 10,000 blood spots. It's kind of like clearing a path towards the... whatever it's called, the furnace. It sounded so dystopian, and maybe we'll end up getting to there one point. I mean, I've heard in Europe, graveyards are so full because they've been around so long, etc. Graveyards are so full you basically have to pay per year to keep your grave spot for your loved one. So every year there's a fee. If you stop paying the fee, I don't know what they do. If they exhume the body and then like toss it somewhere else. Oh god, there are bullets in the forest. Like I said, just trying to make a little path. And when I say Europe, I don't mean like Britain. You didn't get a chance to listen to the full story, but just they spend like millions of years to do it. I heard a bullet. Hey, there's one. There's two. Purr? Where is the purr coming from? And if you saw he said above dystopia. Oh, I might not have. Oh, did you hear about that rich person trying to make themselves younger using their son's blood? Sorry, I did not see the part about it. And no, I did not hear that story. That is absolutely messed up. And that makes me wonder, is the kid a willing participant, question mark? Or is it just like, daddy's like, you want my money, you put up with this? Well, it might have not been the dad. It might have been the mom, who knows? Oh, it was the dad. Of course. Lamau. The French cat's back. Get him. Okay, filled up the water bucket. I should want a bunch of those buckets. Lame owl. No, I'm saying lemmy owl as well. Well, it looks like lame owl, like it wasn't a very good owl. Dun, 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 dun. 400 out of 800 for the top brass achievement for picking up bullets. Lame Overwatch. Oh snap. I don't think Overwatch is lame, I just think it's not my style of game, despite me liking paladins. Should I have 2 lights? Lay Mows? Lay's Mao? Does Lay have a Mao? I wonder if Mao actually specifically translates to something, because I've seen it used as a name and such many times for Chinese people. You work out before you get distracted. Do it, Dyer! Do it! Too late, you were already distracted by us. Hi ZBG. Everyone is in fact cool, and I will pass that on just for you. But how you doing tonight? What are you up to? Eat. The one time they did have washrooms or toilets was in the prison, and those ones didn't match them at all. There's the welding gun. Oh, you're playing Stardew. Nice, nice. How far in are you? And you're having a good time doing it. Good. Stardew's a great game. I actually wish I had played it sooner. I found this anyways, so let's do the stuff one here. I was gonna say, I don't want to do it for too long and cause that, like, soot roach to run around. Oh, you're on the last day of fall of the first year, question mark? I have never actually seen bullet holes under this stuff, but I'm paranoid about it. I should always check before I do this. First year. Oh, okay. Is it your first time playing too? Because I know some people do multiple playthroughs with like mods, etc. Okay, I was right. No spots, bullet holes on where you're supposed to stack stuff. And then I just reload the save so all the barrels and crates are back to where they should be. Oh, it's your third playthrough and it's with your friend. Tell them I say hi! Don't tell them who I am, just tell them I say hi. I hate that it spawns like an extra room each time. I don't know if it's in case you accidentally lose it or something like that, so that you don't get locked out of certain levels. Well, they already know you. Oh, snap. I'm famous. You had them pop into a chat for a moment. I would not be surprised. I feel like there might still be the bullet hole there. Hi, Mayhaps. Mayhaps you are doing well today, question mark? I'm pretty sure those still count as bullet holes. No, but I hope you are. What? Your friend said meow, meow back at them. Meow. I'm not sure what is causing trouble for you, Mayhaps, but I hope it gets solved soon, and I hope that your day or week goes much better. pretty sure this is just... I feel like that's something I do have to do that to. Sometimes there is stuff high up. I know there's at least 1 or 2 bullet holes on the wall near the start of this room. Yep, all along here. Okay, see, it did work. I just had to do it a long time. Nope. I think they put it so there's like 1 bullet hole per bullet that you find in the level, but I'm not 100% sure on that. It's just you always find multiple bullets around where the holes are. This is the first time I've actually tried fully finishing a room before moving on. I normally leave bullet holes till later on. You've probably got so many points you can make Priscilla dance the whole stream, even if it's only 30 seconds each time. I mean, 30 seconds times 10 would be, what, 5 minutes? And that'd be 1,000 points. Oh, and the Big Banger migrated all the way over there. Hole fixing Dans. Hopefully they don't put any bullet holes on the walls in an area like this. And this level is quite literally called Overgrowth, for obvious reasons. Okay, there's a skinned body back here. And he's got beautiful eyes. See, look at how googly they are. That just knocked over a lamp. Hi, baller. Sashek 10 boop to you too. I know they didn't TTS it, but I still felt like saying it. Nodders. Hydrate will do, Diania. How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. I will posture, and I will posture flex just for you. Posture flex! Instead of a posture check. I haven't seen you stream in a few days, Diania. Are you going to be anytime soon? I know I saw Silent streaming earlier today. They might even still be right now, for all I know. I feel like I don't have a Yippee Sasha. Or maybe I do. I feel like maybe I do. I joined so many raffles back when I early got into VTubing. Hi, Claus. How are you doing tonight? It's good to see you. Everyone is in fact cool, and I will pass that on. Hank Burnley. His body didn't even look like it was burned. What the heck? Literally unplayable, this game. How can you pass on something like that? Good to see you too. Aw, yeah. I don't see any bullet holes on the wall here. Garbage. Blood. Awkward clown music, at least that's what I refer to this music as. I think there was one more piece of garbage there. At least I thought there was, question mark. We don't see any bullet holes. Speaking of clowns. Hi, Unlucky. How are you doing? I hope your night is going well. I hope you're vibing. Yeah, I don't see any bullet holes, so I think we're basically done with this room. I swore there was one more piece of trash there, so I hope I'm not missing something. Oh no, this is corrosive. Big shoes means big PP and big car means small one. That's why everyone's terrified of clowns. Understandable. I thought I was scared of clowns because they were just creepy. I still remember when, wasn't it like a year or two? No, it was longer than that, where those killer clowns were showing up around America. I say killer, but it was just a meme. And I remember one or two people being like, if I see someone dressed like that, I will quite literally shoot you, so please don't do that. There was some more trash in here. I'm surprised we see all these dead people, but we haven't seen what caused it. I thought they'd make dinosaurs or something in here. Oh, bullet holes there. And I missed a bullet hole on the floor there. Sometimes they're hard to see, though I believe the sniffer can somehow track them. Maybe it tracks the gunpowder residue from the hole. Well, I hear people walking by, even though it's like 12 AM here. Mind you, I feel like I did that as a teenager too. Went out with friends in high school, middle of the night. Or late at night, and then it ended up being the middle of the night when we came back home. Okay, I don't see anything. I guess it's good I spawned this extra med kit because we need it right there. Muriel Rutger. I was gonna say, will this fill my home up? Looks like it is. If you go drinking, it's better to just not go back home until like 2 PM. Why is that? It's just a crumpled up paper. You see their face? We can! How come the suit doesn't have like a visor on it? Unless that broke. Oh, if you're a college school kid, that is. Is that because you'll have hopefully sobered up by then? I'll trust your experience with these things, because I have none. There's the blood spot from where I dropped the body there. I don't see any bullet holes around here. Go back in the day, you have time to sober up and have a backstory, like you can guess that your parents that you told them you were going to spend a night at your friends or something like that. And there's no bullet holes here. Dun, dun. You never did it, you just told your parents, it is what it is, and they were like, yeah, you're a college kid, you're gonna do that. I've got to start moving everything out of there now. I was going to say, I should check if there's crates or barrels that if I'm running back and forth anyways, I should bring them with me. Hi, Glassburger. How are you doing tonight? I'm good, and you? I'm doing good too, just vibing as I always do. Was feeling a little off today, but I think I'm feeling pretty good right now, which is good. I hesitate for some reason putting this down on the grassy area. So I'll just leave it up here and run all the way over here when I need to. I'm still wondering when Helldivers will release the third enemy type. I feel like today's what? May 7th? I think on May 9th they said they'd release a new battle pass. It was like Cold Steel or something like that. Thankfully I can jump onto these barrels just fine like that. There's nothing over there to bring. I can bring this with me just in case. Because I don't know if it'll be needed in that last area or not. So, might as well have it ready. Handy dandy. Why is that dandy so handy? I don't think I actually see... Is that fruit? Oh, nope, there's a corpse up there. So it looks like I would have needed that after all. Somehow, corpse is put up dangling from that tree. And that makes me want to look up in the first area, in case I didn't. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I can jump up like that. Awesome. Nope, those trees look like they don't have people hanging from them, so thumbs up to that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. He's just hanging around. Oh, you. This music is fire. Indeed, there is actually some really good songs in this game. I think there's 15 songs total, so we've listened to them each like 100 times now as it rotates through stuff. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. So do I want to burn this? Do I want to leave it over here? We already heard this music. Have you ever like bit the inside of your lip by accident and it got swollen? I'm not sure if it's ever gotten swollen by that, but I absolutely have bit the inside of my lip and heard it before. Same with the inside of my cheek. Where'd this footprint come from? Ridiculous. It's annoying when your lip gets swollen, I bet. And that makes me think that it's inflamed, obviously. There might be something you could use in your mouth to reduce the swelling of it. but probably not worth it. Normally the mouth is pretty good at healing up really quickly. Just throw that out there. Throw that out there. I can hear my dog snoring behind me. Basically like that. Okay, there's nothing else in here. I was gonna say, I didn't even know that was a bullet. I was just grabbing around for them. The fact that there's bullets there makes me think, like, is there bullets in holes in here? You'll eventually heal, just gonna be annoying to your lip in between your teeth constantly. Oh, being in between your lip constantly because it's protruding like that with the swollenness. Lame. That would be something you'd be, like, incredibly conscious of. I feel like this looked good in the previous room. How it was just like that. The best workout around is because Sylvester Stallone. I feel like that's not a workout on its own though. You'd have to know what they do to work out to become so buff. But I know what you mean, because he had the lip or the overbite or whatever. That sounded like I bumped into something. Hi, Shiro. How are you doing tonight? Operations Officer. The extraction rates are still on par with our estimates, even with the secondary extraction wheel down for maintenance. Unobtainium deposits are a staggering 321 parts per million in some areas. With the amount of wealth we get from these deposits, we'll have all we need to fuel the attached colony's development. If I could just get to the bottom of these disappearances. I don't know if people are simply getting lost in the jungle or if there's a wild animal out there. Whatever the case, I've tried to keep suspicions to a minimum in order to maintain our dwindling efficiency. That makes it sound like it's not dinosaurs to me if people are just disappearing. Plus, I can't see a dinosaur hanging someone up like that. Good, how are you? I'm doing good too. Vibing as we always do. And what a name, Unobtainium. But you are obtaining it! Like, what is that sound I keep hearing? Wave at the people! Wave at the people! I'm gonna keep doing that for corpses, don't ask. Don't ask, don't tell. Oh wait, the mop's full. Dun, dun. Oh, and there's the green stuff on the wall. Oh, there is a second water bucket. I was gonna say, because this one's probably getting really full now. Or completely full. Oh, I like this one. Let's double check if there's any area. Oh, there's an area to put crates here. And barrels, so then I don't have to go to the other side of the level. Awesome. I didn't have to drag stuff all the way back after all. Which I did with 2 or 3 things. I almost wonder if I can get blood on the tree. Not that it matters, I'm just curious. Because it looks like a solid object. Then again, the blood is just like a paint where it puts a sticker, like the bullet holes, over top of something when it hits it. Water bucket. Awkward having to look around everything. It did look like there was another area there to put a med kit. I see that person's name tag there, or whatever it is. ID card, question mark? Data stick? Carl Dillon. Imagine if there was holes like on that pipe, because I know in one level, I think it was the sewer level, there was a couple of bullet holes that were really high up. Oh, and there's the punch-out machine. I should have really saved. Okay, let's make a med kit. Did I actually make a lantern most recently? Or is that because I reloaded the one time? Hi Voxelotl, how are you doing? How was your stream earlier? I hope it went well. At least I'm pretty sure I saw you on just a couple hours ago. You got alert, but you're the coolest? No, you're the coolest! But thank you for the kind words. I hope you have a good lurk and a good night. Stand that up. It's good I checked around more in there. It almost makes sense to just hit stuff to see if anything moves. Oh, and there is bullet holes on the rocks. Wait, there's bullet holes where the goo is. So does that mean there's like a laser gun that shoots radioactive stuff? And that makes me want to recheck the hole. I didn't think there would be bullet holes on the rocks. I swear it was right around here. Yeah, I feel like I'm way too far now. Okay, there's one. Okay, so they were right around there. I could use the sniffer if I really can't, if I'm worried about finding them all. They all seem to be at like eye height, which is nice. Let the vibe commence! Okay, I think that's all for bullet holes there. But now it's neurotically making me want to check the whole wall. And like I said at the end, I'll probably just run by with the sniffer and see if it pops anything up. It would make sense to bring the light with me. There's a barrel all the way out here. No, I don't think I'm seeing any more here. It's too hard to see in that darkness, so I will just use the sniffer for it. Just try and get all the blood off my feet before I drag it everywhere. Like I said, just checking if there's items that get knocked around. Doesn't seem like they're that mean, thankfully. No, it's just for the color of the leaves. He likes playing this song tonight. It's come on multiple times. Dun, 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 dun. And there's like a little grove here of corpses. This was a good idea for dinner? Do you mean that in a sarcastic way because you hurt yourself? Okay, and there are hanging bodies here. Jim Hopper. Not at all because it was tasty. Oh snap. Okay, Mr. Junior Dutch Kruger. If it bleeds, I can kill it. Primary objective, search for survivors and discover the reason for breakdown of communications with the outpost. Secondary objective, shoot from the hip. A Beta Terra outpost on planet 3J has ceased communication. You are to proceed to the starport LZ and make your way inside in search of personnel and any evidence as to the cause of the communication failure. It could just be a down transmitter, but if it's not, then we want your team on the ground to secure the processing facility. We're counting on you, Dutch. And he's from the Alienators. Dead Space Corpse? I feel like just taking all the bodies and tossing them into the center of the pathway to make it easy to get them all. Billy Landham. Hi, Riera. How are you doing tonight? I hope you're having a great evening. Content warning looks fun. God, it's so blurry when I come back. I switch back to it. Tab back. Let me just put these things in the center. I feel like before I overlook these bullets, it would make sense to pick them up. And so many bullets here makes me think again, howdily doodly, you're doing some cleanup in the woods. Apparently so. It's like this backwaters facility with the level called Overgrowth. So there was a room with stuff we were in. There's another open area there with stuff. We just got a message from a dude who's considered like an alien buster. So maybe it was aliens. That is the one we've seen before. Sure, one day you'll play this game. You should. It's fun. Despite it just being repetitive little things like this, it is nice seeing it slowly become cleaner. and just reading some of the dumb lore and stuff that happens. Neat. I'm not seeing any bullet holes in the wall. That almost looks like a gazelle to me for some reason, or deer. Okay, so we've checked that whole side. Can recommend It's fun with pals, so the physics gets erratic if you're not the host. That's too bad. But the streamer's normally the host, so at least they don't have to put up with it. Titter titter. Unless you're streaming with friends who are also streaming. What do you do then? I feel like this isn't the music I actually want. Maybe that's it. Okay, and I think there was something up in one of these trees. You've actually uploaded clips to the YouTube around you played with your pals. Now, yeah, there was a breakdancing corpse. Oh, wow. I can breakdance too. Da, 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 da. Actually, that's not breakdancing. Tear up. I lied to you. I'm sorry. Hi, Zaylor. How are you doing tonight? Kitty! It is the kitty of the cat. And I hope you're doing well. I hope you're chilling like a villain. And I think there was news on the front page of the game that says they're coming out with Viscera Cleanup 2, and that they might be remastering some of the old levels. Chilling like Bob Dylan on penicillin. I feel like on penicillin he really would be chilling. Because normally on antibiotics you wouldn't want to be doing a bunch of stuff. You probably want to just let your body rest. Get me Benadryl and you eat. Do people actually take Benadryl? It's just like a sleep aid? Because I know there is, with a lot of those cough medicines, there is like the nighttime drowsy versions. But I also feel like they're not supposed to be made for that. On penicillin, you'd be dying? Are you like resistant to it or something like that? Or allergic to it? Not that you know it, but Benadryl does make you very sleepy. Oh, you're very allergic to it. Yikes. That's not good since that's like one of the biggest antibiotics. I know I believe there's like 3 types or something like that that can be used, but sometimes they don't work, sometimes you're resistant, sometimes etc, etc. So it's always good to have backups. It also means you can't eat blue cheese. I feel like I've heard something like that before, that the fungus, the bacteria, is similar. Gavid Gunder. Wait, there's 2 Gundersons. So one of these people and their sibling died here. Not insurmountable in this day and age, but inconvenient for sure, indeed. I feel like there was an extra broom because I respawned. So I'll just get rid of that one. I'm pretty sure I didn't put that water bucket there, so it was one that just spawned naturally in this level. I almost stepped backwards holding that and dropped it outside. They're just like getting drunk in the woods. Oh, actually, that thing's right there. What am I doing? There was bodies hanging from the tree in that little grove over there. Yeah, right over there. I think that's the last area in the forest that I have to bring stuff out of. Like I said, even if it puts more blood down, I'll just carry it all out into the open for now. Christian Mara Haraban? Why does that make me think Garden of Bonbon? I've seen Shibidoki talking about that, or playing it. I will save again. I don't know why they're bringing like a light out into this forest. Elwad Budo. At least I don't think it's Budo. Like this area because it's bright. Protect me from the darkness. Teardrop. Okay, so there's like 3 corpses up here. Literally just hanging off the trees. I wonder if it was. I wonder if this is based on Predator, because they talked about aliens, and I know those are like the same franchise. And I feel like that's something the Predator would do, whereas aliens would most certainly not. So you know it's ripe, it's easy to pluck from the branches, of course, just like a falling fruit. I believe it. Okay, so I can get blood on the tree. Just double checking because we bumped one of the trees right there. Random heads, but those things still have their heads up there. I was gonna say that looks like a piece of meat back there, and it is. I'm gonna carry this out first because I feel like it's going to bug out and drop stuff if I leave it too long. I was gonna say maybe stuff won't fit in there. Got it. No, block. Got it. That's fine. This is fine. I take it they've moved on, and so I'm completely fine and innocent, and nothing will try to kill me here. Cheer. I was gonna say, I feel like it's gonna hit a wall there or a tree, and it might have because we heard that squish sound. 6 months of Say So Legendary Supreme Sessions a maximum, yes. Oh snap, a half a year sleep. Thank you. I do appreciate you subscribing and being here every day. I hope you're having a great night. I did feel like I heard it hit something there. Boon half Jorm? I want a full Jorm though. Ridiculous. They're jipping me. I'm surprised the data tags look like yellow. I'm surprised they haven't made them green. Like some of the other levels, they match the bodies of the people. Or is it green and I just can't tell in the darkness? It looks yellow to me. You're having a great night. I hope you're having a great night too. I am. Day was kind of meh. I wasn't feeling 100%, but right now I'm feeling pretty good, so thumbs up. Maybe they are slightly green, actually. Let me see it again. Yeah. Okay, I didn't hear any squish there except on the ground, maybe. So I'll go back and hit around there. I can't remember, is it like Tuesday today? Yes, or it just turned to Wednesday recently. I think we're having a handyman coming by later in the day, just to look at one or two things that could be fixed around the house. Like there's a hole in the wall where we used to have a security system that we don't anymore. And a lot of people say doing drywall patching up is pretty easy. God, you love drinking tea. What type of tea is your favorite? But hi Lex, how are you tonight? You love tea so much, why don't you marry it? Nodders. Because it's an inanimate object, Sasha. Wouldn't stop me. All those husbandos and wifos. Doesn't stop me. Hi Dirkly. Meowdy, partner. Dun, 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 dun. Tea mentioned. Do you have a favorite tea, Jed? I don't know about favorite, but I typically drink Earl Grey or Orange Pekoe, which are just pretty basic variants. Hi Donkus. How are you tonight? Oh, there was an intestine there. Nick, buy you oncoming meat. Sasha recognized me! I did! Crazy, I know. But how you doing tonight, Donkers? No body parts have come out of that yet, surprisingly. I'm good, how are you? I'm doing good too. Just vibing. This is actually a pretty easy level. I'm actually towards the par time so far. I say that and then suddenly get hard. Don't take that out of context. Ninja vanish. Sounds good, Dirk. I will always turn you into a cowboy when I catch one of your streams. Sounds good to me, Dirkly. I hope you have yourself a nice night.
I live in Spain but without the spin.
Ah! What are Gura? Ridiculous. Actually, Onion would love you if you were. Absolutely love. And then there's the opposite. I live in Spain, but without the A. Spin. So you yeet this up the staircase. Yeet. You have a few favorites. You prefer black tea or darker oolongs, and really enjoy black teas from the Yunnan province of China. I'm not sure if I've even had like full-on black tea. Is Earl Grey considered black tea? I feel like it is. Because green tea is when it's really fresh and that's considered good for you. And I'm not sure if there's a middle between the two. I don't know, the music player's out here. Earl Grey is a black tea with bergamot flavoring. Hi there, Meowsy. How are you doing tonight? Your current tea is just a mix of yerbas dulces. I don't know how you pronounce that. If dulces is right, cinnamon and ginger. That sounds like some of the tea my dad gets, where rather than just straight up ground up leaves or stuff like that, they mix a bunch of things from seeds and herbs, etc. And then you just put it in a strainer. Breakdancing! Breakdancing! Oh, whoops. We don't want that. I didn't think that would start yo-yoing. You're bored at your workplace. Understandable. I'm sure a workplace is a very boring place to be. But now you have me to watch. Cinnamon and ginger just go well with everything. It's absurd. I'm on the fence about ginger. Some ginger things I think taste great. Other ones not so much. Cinnamon though, yes, I love that, and I think it goes well with so much stuff. All actual teas are from the Camellia sinensis plant. White tea, green tea, oolong, black tea, and puree are all the same plant, just treated differently? Or really? That's weird, I didn't know that. Rude. You just put some cinnamon and whipped cream atop your mug cake and you just exploded? That sounds dangerous. Put it on there and then boom, you didn't even take a sip of it, just straight up explosive prowess. Jack Chesley. Cinnamon is not good. Gas, banned, unliked, unsubscribed. But no, everybody tastes, well, a lot of people taste things differently. I grew up with a girl in my class that actually thought chocolate was disgusting. Doesn't matter any type of chocolate. Doesn't matter how sweet or little sweet, etc. Just it's a bad flavor. And I thought they were absolutely insane. Mix those ingredients a certain way, you'll turn your local plague doctor into a pipe bomb. Yikes. I threw the laser gun away. Chocolate is meh. I feel like we have very different tastes then. I'm a huge fan of chocolate. Mind you, I just like sweets in general. Best chocolate is dark chocolate. I like milk chocolate, even if it's barely chocolate. Dark chocolate is nice, but it still has to have some sweetness to it. My mom likes like the 80% dark chocolate where it's not too sweet, and then it literally is just the coconut flavoring. But to each their own. Oolong black teas are allowed to oxidize before cooking to stop the process and then dried. I disrespect your opinion, sense of taste, except when it comes to dark chocolate. Just because they don't like cinnamon. Dark chocolate is not supposed to be sweet. I beg to differ. I feel like dark chocolate is supposed to be however the person who wants to eat it has it. It's like saying tea should only be this type of tea or it should only be this way. Pure cocoa chocolate is pretty good. I've never had 100% cocoa chocolate. Like I think the highest I've seen is like 80%. Good lord, this body is light. Oh, and it's bugging out and not letting me lift it. Hopefully it'll... Huh. I'm gonna alt tab and tab back. Uh-oh. It's bugging out. Oh, did my mouse like run out of battery or something? If so, that is bonkers. I think I have a backup battery. Hold on, let me check. Dark chocolate is literally just cocoa solids, cocoa butter, and sugar. I believe it. I think that's my last actual battery, so I'll have to buy some more. I could just get some rechargeable ones too. You visited an artisanal district in Salvatore, BA, where they manufactured it, so that's why you were able to buy pure dark chocolate. Okay, I'm pretty sure that body got yeeted into the furnace. I feel like it would be neat to see a place like that where they actually make that stuff. Could I check that, or I might have missed that? Okay, did go in. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 bum. Good, good, good. And then this is literally the last section here. Oh, and there we go, I jinxed it before. Cats are weird sometimes? What do you mean sometimes? Cats are weird almost 24/7. Just in our DNA. Cat wanted the room, open door. Cat is like, nah son, not leaving. They just wanted the door open because they felt trapped. Understandable. They're like, this person's crazy. I need to have an exit strategy. I need to have an exit strategy so I can be gone in 2 seconds if they snap. I'm sorry, I'm just telling you, I'm being honest. That almost makes me think of my dog, who sometimes goes up to the French door in this room, just like the other night, and just stares at it till I open it. They'll walk around, come in the other side, and then if I've closed the door, they'll stare at it again. That makes sense since she's attempting to bite your toes. Oh, snap. Vicious, vicious animal. The toes are the weak spot of the human race. At least the cat's smart enough to know that, though. Nodders. Christian Yuan? Or Yuan? I don't know how to pronounce that with the A over it. I'm bad at pronunciation, as people who frequent my streams know. All these little things. Oh, I didn't even see these. They were too dark, they blended in. I think we just emptied the water can. Oh, that's breaking. Like I said, you wait like 1, maybe 2 seconds after the item becomes clickable, and then that's enough time for it that you can actually grab it and not spill anywhere. The Hammer Time app has been hiding your mouse when I hover over your stream. I'm sorry! I can literally turn it off. Hold on. Oh, I'd have to go into settings. I don't know if I can turn it off while I'm streaming. If you go onto the right side of my screen, you can hover over the Hammer Time app, and you can click the visibility off. Except then again, you have to hover over my screen to actually do it. Ridiculous. And are you hovering over my stream specifically so you can hammer stuff? Cursor's actually near the bottom of the hammer. I feel like they're by hiding the cursor, she might seem it's hiding the hammer too. But I'm just guessing. Okay, we're almost done with the jungle part. And there's just that platform. Some of the arms seem bigger than other ones, I'm not sure why. I mean, I'm sure people have different sized arms. Uh-oh. Mine doesn't have a hammer, it's just blank, so you would have to guess where your cursor is. That is bonkers, and I'm not sure how that happened. I'm sorry, Diana. Okay, stuff is literally like falling out of here. I might have to go back there and check. Yep, something just fell out. I accidentally knocked that over. Let me quickly check in Creator Dashboard. There, it did let me deactivate it. It let me deactivate it even while streaming. So for now the app's turned off, but I can turn it on at any time. Hopefully that gives you back your cursor though. And that intestine just dropped there. Imagine just telling someone, oh, lost an intestine. Awkward conversation. Where did you lose it? Question mark. Okay, I didn't look in this little area here. And there is stuff clearly. Whoops, got your kidney. Can you imagine it'd be a great, I was gonna say superpower, but that seems more like a villain power. Just bam, take someone's organ out instantly. Hi, Aura. How are you tonight? I'm good, hope you're good too. I am, and I am just vibing as I always do. If superheroes use their powers optimally, they'd be so much better at their jobs. I feel like I remember there being an SMBC comic, Saturday Morning Breakfast Cereal, and they showed, or actually there was two separate ones. One was showing how Bruce Wayne could help reduce the crime rate by so much rather than dressing up and fighting criminals. He could just invest so much of his fortune into programs to get people off the streets, to help kids out, to do this and that, to reduce the crime rate drastically. Sure, it wouldn't get rid of the super villains straight up, but it would help so much with the basic crime. And another one with Superman was rather than flying around saving one person at a time, he could literally just run like on a treadmill forever and give unlimited power to like at third world countries, etc., and stop all these people from dying from hunger, from lack of essential services and this, and he's just kind of like, oh. But then that isn't nearly so dramatic or fancy, etc. It's a superhero, they gotta do superhero things. Two buckets. Now we'll get a basket. Or a crate, I guess. A bin! Disposal bin. Debating on downloading a new small game to play, like Core Keeper or something like that. Majority of superheroes who have actual powers could just quite literally kill the villains. They could. And then they wouldn't keep redoing the stuff. But then they wouldn't be heroes, cough cough. I can't remember if there was one that said something like when you murder a murderer, the amount of murderers stays the same. And then the one person just be like, well, I'll murder plenty then. Outbalance it. Great googly moogly. I could go get another crate with some of these pieces, but if you kill 10 murderers, then it's gone down by 9. Exactly. Yeet. You would reduce the amount of murders by 11 because you became a serial killer? I don't think it would be by 11. Because if you kill 10 murderers, where does the extra 11th one comes down? I think it's 9. Because the one would balance out and not count. Or at least that's what they were hinting at. So if you do more than one, that's net positive. The strange conversations we have in Sasha Kaineko's streams. Okay, there's a letter there. They never give me takeout, Chinese takeout or such. It's ridiculous. I'm working so hard for them. Crane operator. There's something in those trees. I can feel it. Something is watching us. I'm convinced of it. This morning I heard some very odd sounds. When I looked over my shoulder, I'm sure I saw the undergrowth move. I'll check the area after lunch. It's probably just a wild animal or something. Nope. He's probably the first victim. Okay, so barrels can go in this small area. There's 10 murders, you kill one, it's still 10. But one is now gone. If you kill the rest, 9 other murderers, you become a serial killer, therefore reducing the amount of murderers by 11. This is why you don't do that, alone at least. Well yeah, in horror movies, there's always like someone going down to the basement to investigate some noise they heard, and they literally go on their own, and I'm like, that is the worst thing you can do. I mean, even with 2 people, they probably won't be able to kill the murderer, but still. Crates go here. Math, or was that meth? I feel like that was meth. I still remember joking about the meth dragon the other night. Because the boss of Monster Hunter looked like he was like crystallic with 2. One might live and be able to tell everyone. This music I don't actually like really. It's like an Imperial March. Right here I don't even need a crate just because everything's so close to the furnace. Okay, nothing's in this corner. Double check that there's no holes here. Like I said, I don't think I've seen any holes in any of the barrel stacking areas because they're not that mean. Yeah, store the radioactive barrel with the water barrel. Exactly. Although it's not... I don't think that's radioactive. I think that's biohazard. Radioactive is the different 3 icon. But I believe I made jokes about that in other streams where they only gave me a single area to store the crates. I'm like, I don't think I'd be comfortable with having this here. Yeah, that's biohazard. But they marked this area for stacking, so that's what we're gonna do. They want biohazard water. Biohazard radioactive potato. I mean, there's a huge difference between the two. Biohazard is like medical waste would be a biohazard. And I keep saying this music just makes me think of a clown or like a mime. Big crates should be... Whoa. Big crates should be first. One kills you slowly, one kills you fast. I feel like both would kill you slowly. Well, I mean, it depends on the amount of radiation in your body. Like, there was that dude with what they nicknamed the Demon Core. And he was keeping it open with just a screwdriver, and at one point accidentally dropped the screwdriver, and the thing closed fully for a split second. And he died like a week later or 2 weeks later. And that was with only a brief flash of the radioactive material. The music makes you think of, rather. This isn't the biggest size crate, but it still goes there. And so they were processing or like mining unobtainium here. Most of the clothing redeems last, I believe it's 5 minutes. One or two things like the googly moogly is terrifying, so it only lasts 1 minute. Or Priscilla dancing on my head is only 30 seconds. I think as long as it's still in the line, it counts. It's not the size that matters. I like putting the wet floor signs by the staircases. I think I have 2 water buckets here. Yes, I do. Good. All according to the prophecy. The prophecy of the water bucket. That dictates how you're supposed to clean things. That got dirty fast. Alexei Elmsley? I don't think I've ever heard someone called Elmsley before. I'm debating on later when I finish this level switching to Deeprock Galactic for a bit. So I don't know if that'll be in like a half hour or something like that, so if anyone wants to play it with me, they can. Okay, there is a name tag there. Data stick. Fork Spade. That is not a real name. That is, I refuse to accept that as a name. Fork Spade. I feel like Spade could possibly be a name, but maybe that's just because of that character from Marvel. Fork Spade is a real name. Debatable. It's not real in my mind. Then again, there's probably a lot of things that aren't real in my mind. I'm not crazy, I swear. Welcome back, Dyer. Someone can have it, doesn't make it real. Can't remember if there was someone who named their kid Apple. Like a celebrity. Not that I particularly care what celebrities actually do. I need to go grab a med kit for that wall thing. A garden fork, spading fork, or digging fork in the past. Also an asparagus fork? Wait, is asparagus fork a real thing? Is it like for prim and proper nobles where like you have to have a specific thing for everything you eat? You little. Those are the names. Oh, for a garden fork. I don't see any bullet holes around here. I mean, I guess I haven't even seen bullets around here. Asparagus fork confuses you. Maybe because it's for digging up asparagus, question mark? Okay, there's clearly not hitting that for some reason. Oh no. Okay, that got stuck on the edge there and wasn't able to actually go anywhere. Thumbs up to that. I was going to say, that looks like it's almost not hitting it. Yeah, I can't just stop it with my broom. I was like, I've got water on my broom. Okay, maybe this one jumped from here after all. Wait, how did it go all the way over here? Like what? Oh, and thank God that did. That showed me a bullet hole I did not know about. I literally would have missed out on like 1% because of that. The sit roach is 100% looking out for me. Dun, 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 dun. You're gonna grab seconds, gonna pay for it, but don't care. Long hair, don't care. Na, 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 na. Okay, there's bullet holes on that wall. You never finish a workout? There's just a workout non-stop. Working out your brain, man. I don't know if that actually even helps. I feel like people have said that like reading books and doing crosswords and stuff like that can help with your memory. But at the same time, it's an organ, not a muscle. But I guess it's just repeating tasks, then gives memory to it. Oh, that's what that is for? Oh, did you not know what that gun is for? It's like a welding gun. If you had no eyes, what would you see? Just blackness, as far as I know. The brain's just a strange, confusing thing. Yeah, in 1 or 2 levels, there's other uses for it, like these blue cracks on the ground that you can weld shut, etc. Otherwise, yeah, you use it to close bullet holes by welding them shut. The heart's an organ and a muscle. I never thought of that way. There, that just barely fits there. Is that a... No, that's not a second laser gun. You wouldn't see blackness or darkness, you would see nothing without eyes? No, you'd see blackness. I mean, you're technically not seeing it per se, I guess that's true, because you don't have eyes to see the blackness, but it's without that, just like when you close... Well, I mean, I guess I don't actually know, because without eyes I couldn't actually tell. I mean, you're technically seeing the back of your eyelids when you close your eyes. Uh-oh. Is that someone without eyes that solves it? It would. I know I've read that if you had your sight for the beginning of your life, like if you had sight for even a small amount of time, then you can still have dreams with images in it. Whereas they say if you are born completely blind, then your dreams do not have images, just like emotions and stuff like that. You feel this is going on, you're in this situation, etc. Because I remember reading once, I was like, just curious, can blind people have dreams? How does this work? And it's yes, they can, but what they have witness experience in it depends. You see sounds, hear colors. That just sounds like you're tripping out. One of those 3 AM things you Google 100%. It keeps playing this song tonight, like I'm not even kidding. I mean, I know there's only 15 songs, but still. Hi, Izanagi. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for lurking, as you always do. Let's bring all the barrels over. No. Thankfully I can jump right on top of the barrels and it doesn't even move them. Yeah, there's a body in that tree, I remember. Sounds so ominous, and it is. I could make a crate just for carrying some of the last stuff. Please don't spit out body parts. Oh, thank the god of Viscera. Viscera. Visceral. It looks like I can go down here, so I feel like there'd be something. I saw a crate over there, but I'm also checking for bullet holes. Okay, so there is a body down here. Oh, and I can't even yeet those upwards because they made sure that that was tall enough to interfere. How do we know if red is red, blue is blue, and blue is green? We pretty much don't. The only way we know is considering we all seem to have the same type of cones in our eyes that are able to see colors, and so we just assume that those colors do look the exact same for everybody. Especially since certain colors complement each other. So you'd think people would point out, like, no, red and green don't go together, what are you talking about, etc. If people actually saw them as different colors than each other. I feel like I should bring the box down there. The crate. Like just vibing, just tilting my head left and right. So that dude had a letter with him. We'll read that in a min. Oops. Okay, I'm getting stuck on the bottom of that staircase. I just heard my dog kind of snort and be like, and I don't know if she's sleeping or if she woke up or what. I'll keep you guys in suspense for the note. Pick up this first. Shane Hawkins. I can just jump over here. Zoop. A logging mech driver. I haven't seen a mech. God save us, we're being slaughtered. I've seen it. It was hunting us all along. I was talking with Anna when the jungle came alive and took her. I don't know what it was exactly, but that ain't no goddamn animal. I'm next. I know that much. I can hear it's crackling. It's getting closer. Oh god, I need to hide. Blank, blank, blank. But yeah, I'm like positive at this point it's the predator. Okay, no holes. Hydrant posture, thank you, sleep. Thank you, sleep. I like inhaled as I said sleep. You leave me breathless. But nobody blanks with the janitor. Exactly. They know how tough I am. Like, I've literally got a broom. That predator comes at me, just whack. Look how threatening that sound is. Or even with a mop. Just straight up scare him off. Trudy Wackleberry. I want that to be a real name. I so want that to be a real name. Wackleberry. Okay, I didn't see any bullet holes down here. To lift it up. This guy's so strong, literally just lifting a body like this. Maybe this is the janitor because they are professionals of cleaning up. Cough, cough. Accidents. Hint, hint. I feel like I'm not going to get 100% on this level. I might with the bonus points from handing in the sticks and such. Even if I don't do the side objective to see what the sticks were for. But I feel like I'm probably going to end up missing some bullet holes, etc. Will this make the one thing fully dirty now? Yes, it will. And I still have to do that center green area because I know there's a body up there. And this is just fuel. At least I assume so, because it says flammable, and it's a red. And red is typically like that. Well, at least from other video games. You shoot it. Shoot red barrel, boom. Oh, and I do need to go all the way to the start to get another med kit for there. Why not burn the barrels? I don't know if you're allowed to. I don't know if... I mean, you absolutely can burn the barrels, but I don't know if that counts against objective. Stacking barrels is supposed to be a side objective. It doesn't count necessarily for cleaning. But well, it might count for cleaning, or it might just count for bonus points. Because there's areas where it will say crates in kind of scrubbed off letters, and barrels, and a single level there was medical waste. Oh, you're running off, Mitzi? Okay. One of the cats was sleeping on the couch behind me with the dog, or close to her. What the dog doing? Sleeping, apparently. She's napping behind me. I don't feel like getting rid of the error report. I feel like just leaving it off to the side. And then if they want to continue that work, they can. This can go on top of that. At least I'm not color coding them. I bet some people would. The red one goes on the red one, etc. Has to be the exact same type. I played a lot of this game the past, like, 2 months. Even though it's the repetitive stuff, I find it enjoyable. You feel called out? Oh, do you do that? Interesting. It's not even resting against the wall, it's just standing straight up. Oh god, I should save before I do something dumb. Like lose something. Hi Game Ant. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. I hope you have been well. Honestly, nothing fair. That is relatable, though. Although I didn't say how it would have been up to, I said how it's been doing. Trying to figure out why a few of your games started running slowly. Is your computer, like, dusty inside, maybe? And then overheating? At least I think I said that. Like I said, before I forget, go get one of those med packs. Imagine if that went straight into the box. This is off kilter for some reason. Okay, good. Yeah, after I move this crate, I think I will go get the med pack before I do something and forget. I hope you figure it out soon. I hope you do too, because that is always frustrating with games, especially if they've been working perfectly fine until that point. Anyways, how are you doing? I'm doing good. A little while ago we hit 2K on Twitch. Slowly gaining the numbers. And I'm saving up to eventually get a second model. Currently waiting on character design that I commissioned from someone. But other than that, not too much going on in my life because I am a NEET and do not go out much. Nodders. Working your way up. Working your way down. Da, 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 da. I find it funny that they have this right next to the staircase. Although maybe it's because they expect people to trip and fall. Oh, is that the last note of the level? Class 2 loader driver, something's very wrong here. Every day another employee gets transferred, quote, and never seen again. Today it was Hopper, he never showed up for work, he wouldn't just leave without telling me. I asked the operations officer about it, but he always says the same thing, transferred. So they don't want people to know that people are going disappeared, or disappearing. Yet they're continuing business as usual, because they want that rare ore. Yeah. So many barrels. Thankfully they stack so nicely, even if they're only like half on, they don't fall over. Too bad I can't just put a dozen barrels in like a loader and carry them around. Pretty sure it doesn't matter how high I stack them, just that they're all basically in the area and standing upright. And then OCD makes me make them all face out. Dun, 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 dun. Should I just bring them all over? Save a little bit of time by throwing them a few feet rather than carrying them those few feet. And like I said, there's a body in that tree. I'm pretty sure my broom is clean. And I'm not sure if it was dirty, if that counts against the final score, because there's still blood, quote, in the level. I think this is the music I was looking for earlier, where it goes like da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na. Okay, almost done this level. Checking for items. We haven't seen any just laying around. Normally they're pretty obvious. Oh. I think that was a name tag. Uh-oh. I don't want to have to reload. I think I saved a while ago, but still I don't want to have to. Because I don't want to lose that. Neat, neat. Oh good lord, am I going to have to go back? I'm not sure if the sniffer can detect the name tags. Okay, it's not letting me select name tags. Nope, not something to mark them. I hope I didn't like glitch out of the level. I might just have to reload. I don't know how far back I am, which is unpleasant. I feel like I saved on that top part. I shouldn't be too far back. 208, we're at 217. So it might be like 10 minutes back. I'll make sure to pick that up right away. I'm a perfectionist. So I have to get all the stuff, or do it all properly at least. All that garbage up top should still be there in those parts. I think I've done the outdoor area though. Yeah, so it's really not far back because I still did this area. Hmm. And like I said, it always gives you an extra broom when you reload for some reason. I don't know if the bottom of the crate is wrecked or if it's... I think it's supposed to be like that. Medium crate. Internet being done on my laptop, so let me refresh that. Well, it's not refreshing properly. I watch my stream and chat on my laptop. Okay, we got the garbage. Oh, and there's the Janitor Nations song, which is like the theme song of the game on the main page. Hi HD, how are you doing tonight? I saw you playing something earlier, I can't remember what it was now, but I know I saw you streaming something different than the other day. You're eeky? Are you gonna go to bed, or are you just gonna vibe for now? Too far back. Oh, it was Turnip Boy robs a bank, right? I think I have Turnip Boy commits tax evasion that I bought for like $3 and never played. Will Turnip to be as when you play Turnip Boy robs a bank? That is awesome. Then you really get to get into the spirit of the character. Love Turnip Boy please tax evasion. I've actually only seen a tiny bit of it. I think I saw a Bonkdu playing at one point for like an hour. And it did seem kind of cute and kind of funny. Yeah, see, there's the tag I couldn't find. Julia Holbrooks. It was fun, that's good to hear. Is it very long? Like, can you beat the whole game in one sitting, just a couple hours? I know I also, for like $3 at one point, bought the Frog Detective, either the first or second one. A very simple game with simple graphics, but I saw Kerfuffle playing it once, and I was like, there's actually some really funny jokes and things in it, so I wouldn't mind streaming it one day. But then I'd actually have to read like all the characters' voices and stuff, and it'd be ridiculous. You don't think it's too short? Oh, okay, that's good. I also recently bought Hades. I've never played it, I've only seen a bit of it. It didn't seem entirely like my type of game. Despite liking roguelikes, I kind of didn't like how the combat looked. But it has such high recommendations and stuff, I thought maybe if I give it a try sometime, I'll actually enjoy it. And it was like half off or something like that because Hades 2 came out. Let's save now that we did all that stuff. Got that. I do want to put a second one up here. Just to finish that row, basically. And then there's just that little bit there. And then we're done. Good. I wonder how long a deep dive in Deeprock takes. Since I think it's like multiple missions in a row, but your resources like Nitra carry over, etc. Those crates are kind of going wonky, and I don't like that. Don't knock everything over. Okay, that's been straightened a little bit. Last barrel! Barrel, barrel. Barrel chested, question mark? I think I've heard that referred to certain guys, like a chest as big as a barrel or broad as, in books, etc. Okay, I'm not sure I can reach that thing there, the dead body. I know it's above me, but I'm looking everywhere. Yeah, so I do need to move this thing in. And I'll grab a last bucket to be able to clean off the little bit of blood from my mop. Like I said, we will switch to Deeprock Galactic after this, and then I can either do the weekly quest or work on getting my weapon. I think I'm on the last quest for getting the rifle for the scout. And I won't throw it in the furnace yet, because for all I know I might accidentally drop this body. Okay, for a second I could. Let's get it as close under as I can. Dun, dun. But I can't lift it while it's moving. Dun, 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 dun. Height-assisted relocation mechanism version 2.0. I wonder what's version 1.0? It's just a ladder. Yep. Got blood all over. So good thing I did that. I don't think it like hit any trees. I think someone said blood can sometimes get in there. It's not supposed to, but bug or something like that. I'm gonna turn off the music. Save with all the items there. Almost missed out on deleting all this stuff. I want to move this back into the position over here. I think that's like around the middle. Then we'll do a final save of the level here. And then I have all the stuff if I ever want to look at it. Sigh. I'm not feeling like chasing down all those data sticks, so I will just quickly reload that. Facepalm. From lurking in Curl Stream, I now have all these items that are claimable for Honkai. Credits, gold fragments, condensed aether, traveler's guide. 30 jade is actually nice. I claimed them all before something I forget or whatever. So we just want to casually drop things out like that. But sometimes it open up so easily, other times less so. Broom's always appearing. So many data sticks. Imagine just bringing every data stick ever back to the office. I wonder if you could just glitch it out by having so many single items in such a small area. I feel like this is the type of game that you could do that. Yeah, okay. Maybe I should grab a crate and push stuff away. It has the right vibes for it. It most certainly does. My character's now 57, apparently. Name is just Janitor. But yeah, it's all those data pads that when they pick up, it just launches stuff into the stratosphere. Maybe if I put it that way instead, the lid won't get in the way. Perfect. Whoa! Thank God that did it after I dropped all the stuff. trying to push it so these things aren't on top of anything. For some reason they don't flip stuff out if I smack them. Character's clumsy. Shush. I don't know if that's all the items now. Okay, that's 3 times I've done this. So nothing is safe from that. The only way I can think of doing it where they don't just fly away is grabbing something and just nudging them off with it. Because I want to deposit all of them for the full score. And when they get yeeted like that, I don't know if I'll ever find them again. So we know to turn the crate over backwards. Just brooming everything. Okay, and hopefully with that, I can grab them all without glitching that stuff out. I get over 100 with this. I'll check under those papers after I've done all the sticks to make sure something isn't under them. Okay, good, good, good. Done and done. Exceptional. Exactly 100%. Awesome. Trash a hazard. Whole sparks paranoia. Ord winning. Worker slips on blood. Stealing that guy's stuff. Or his promotion. I don't think I've seen that. Sanitation protocols stink. The start of the workday for many was met with a smug description. After hours of non-sleeping searching, workers found the rotting remains of a piece of viscera. The station workplace is livid and demand compensation for their immeasurable suffering. Meanwhile, the company intends to punish those responsible with harsh full measures. One thing is for sure, the whole matter reeks of incompetence and gazes of suspicion abound. Whoops, didn't mean to grab that. Why? This isn't a shooting game. Officer's inspection report. Case of bad indigestion. A station office worker died the other day after consuming a Wang Chao synthesized noodles meal. Ordinarily, no autopsy would be necessary, but one was performed anyway, and by chance it was discovered he had eaten a shell casing. Reports indicate it was a practical joke played by a fellow colleague. Bad blood, perhaps. Attempts are being made to find the suspect. Meanwhile, management is using all its resources to punishing the cleaning crew who left the shell casings on the scene they were employed to clean. I've got all those Employee of the Month awards. And then I'll start the next level just to see what it is. Up rinsing. Size medium, average length 3 hours, aerospace sanitation facility. It looks like there's robots all over. $67. Hygiene technician, given the nature of what occurred at this department, we will keep this curt. Clean up the residual fallout of the incident, or you shall find yourself in some very dark waters indeed. See to it that the organic evidence, the feelings of security, personnel, and the various ratings are all scrubbed very vigorously from existence. I suggest with utmost surety that you do not, in any way, however slight, disobey your instructions. Shell casing by itself normally wouldn't be lethal. I wonder if the person choked. And oh god, this level, there's so much glass. Time to pay the piper. That looks like the janitor, or the guy from whatever that game is. Team Fortress. Pay us. Oh, is this actually an uprising by the janitors? And there is a big banger music thing. Oh wow, it's heavy. I can't lift it as much as I normally can. Yes, it was an uprising by the janitors. I'll read stuff when I actually play it. I don't want to spoil it. So my box is right away. Little offices. The bins and water are down here on the bottom. It looked like there was an upper place to me. Or it looked like there was a staircase somewhere. There we go. Almost thought that was a camera. Okay, laser guns down there. Is the furnace down here? I feel like I haven't seen it. You got about an hour into the cell with some buddies. Don't know if they finished it without you, but you weren't along for the ride. Okay, lots of robots down here. The furnace is here in, like, the garage. I almost thought that was the robot because it was orange. I'm like, wait, the robot has blood in it? Pay up suits, please. They're barricading stuff. Acid corrosion vial? Aww. I wanted to see if that would melt stuff. It's our time. Is that the manager, I wonder? Okay, interesting looking level. And they did have the music box. Oh, and I can make acid vials there. Like I said, I'm one mission away from getting the third weapon for the scout. I might take a quick minute break just to use the washroom and get a sip of chocolate milk. If anyone wants to join me, they are welcome to.
I'm not really feeling too well today, but who cares?
I'm max level now for the scout. Am I missing anything to be bought? Does not look like it. Ooh, that skin, that actually looks cool. Oh yeah, and I unlocked that metallic vintage thing. I should switch classes. I do remember the engineer being kind of fun, but I feel like the gunner... Yeah, plasma carbine. Weekly core hunt. I did the first quest for the blank Mortrix core. The other one's given fused ones, so I could do it, but Anyways, I'm gonna use the washroom. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Why is this area red? I think that's where the infection is. Collect quarks, stimulate fleas. Do I have a second weapon for the gunner? I feel like I only have one thing unlocked for them. Yeah, revolver and leadstorm powered minigun. I might quickly buy booze first just to unlock licenses. $23, $10, $7. Charm Fizzy Fruities puts a smile on everyone's face. It doesn't take normally so many per, it's just unlocking the license takes that many. I'm gonna miss using the grappling hook because I've been playing as the scout so much lately. Blackreach Blonde. Slap. Slap, 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 slap. Why can't I slap it faster? Do not open. And there's like organs coming out of it. Let's see if this actually gives me a buff or if it just gives me a weird effect. Weird. Okay, it's making me dance. I mean, I can dance if I turn on the music, but I guess it's a different type of dance. Oh, okay, it's a specific dance. The fridge is a Cowboy Bebop reference, I think. Oh, okay. So it gives you sparkles, makes it so you dance. And you're in third person.
Let's get this mission rolling.
Oh, Salvo Senpai joined.
Rock and stone like there's no tomorrow.
No. Neither of us are prestiged. He's higher level. It was either this or engineer, since they're the ones I haven't maxed. Yeah, slap that fuzzy dice. And they keep saying they should have made it so the fuzzy dice were customizable, So you can make it like a pair of different dice or like a fluffy unicorn or such that you can just slap around. You slap it for luck. Or because it's fun slapping stuff.
This rock is gonna be the death of us.
These seeds could really need some. Did I hear a rock and stone?
Yes, you did hear it.
If we survive, next round is on me.
Scanners have picked up a massive deposit of a quark. We're sending you in alongside a heavily armed lift to get as many out as possible. We're picking up extreme biosigns in the area to keep it snappy. The quarks can be extracted from the walls. Search for a blue, shimmering light. Get it done, team.
Why just
I was gonna say, is that like a claw coming out of the ground? It is.
this is what I signed up for.
Loaded vine. So 2 of them should be right here. Neat. Hey, it went there. So I have a shield generator I can put down if I'm taking lots of damage. Shield generator, zip line, that Gatling gun, and then a little pistol here, a revolver.
Yeah, give me some sugar. I don't think
Yeah, no molly.
me from here.
Oh,
Die, flee.
okay, so there was another one here. This will probably damage me.
Zip line done.
I was gonna say I don't have that many of these, but shield is good to have if you're midstorm, need to resupply or res it down, pal. Indeed, I've seen a lot of people. I've been rezzed by a lot of people with it. Dang it.
I hate Thor. Never felt better.
We've collected 0 quarks, though we obviously have at least the one there. There's 2. I don't think that's something to loot on the wall.
If only Deeprock would have evacuated.
I knew that was going to take damage, but
I think we actually have a chance to make it out alive.
where was that fester flea? Get it! Just leaving each other to do our own things, it's fine. Divide and conquer.
Fester fleet down.
Sometimes there's tons of these things, other times there's only like the exact amount that you need. Which can, ow, bit my lip, which can be annoying.
Another Fester fleet kill.
4 here, and that's all we need, although they might be doing stuff there.
The swarm is upon you.
Nope.
I shot a Fester. Booyah!
Okay, and he's got, he just deposited one. so I can probably ignore the one up there. There's 2 down there, and 1 in the wall here. And I'll just try to throw them through this. And I'll just go to the hassle of bringing them all over, because that's the more annoying part. I think he's waiting to deal with the swarm. Yeah, I don't think you actually have to reload the minigun. It's just it has a cooldown. You can dig those white spikes out of the red vines, but you'll want to stay off to the side if you do. They tend to just pop out.
I got one of the annoying bugs.
Okay, the 2 quirks are there. I know you can turn on a perk that makes it easier to carry things and easier to throw them. That almost looked like he had a moon on the back of him. Poggers. Just throw some basic lights around. Nice shot on that flea. Thank you. It was absolutely luck. I sometimes like putting my back to a wall just because. Can you actually just shoot those vines and they'll retreat? Pod arriving in 1 minute. I could wait to resupply. They'll retract for a bit, they come back out. If you go to where they come out of the wall and power attack the base of the line, that will kill it. There we go, that's smart. Thank you. I do like that it gets more precision as it goes on. No, he took 2 of them, probably just to heal. Just keep reloading. Just spin it because it's fun.
Spin to win.
Spin to win is true. And how's it going for a ball? It does look like it's more down. That's Jadis or whatever.
Move it! It's gonna blow! Shields ready again.
No major flooding, just minor. Sleep is messed up though. One of your favorite mods for the gunner's minigun is the hot bullets, where after a certain time, close the gun gets to overheat, it'll start to do fire damage.
Don't let him flank you!
Drop pod departing in T-minus 2 minutes.
And the shield's blocking our retreat or whatever. Am I taller than him? Because I could not get through that.
Shield charge and ready. Killer kill. Deeprock!
Red sugar right inside! Slap, 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 slap. For Carl! Excuse me. Since playing Brawlhalla, I haven't heard of that in a while. And when it actually showed how much even they got for experience. So now I unlock the Plasma Carbine for the Scout class.
Good job. Weapon license.
I'll try that sometime when I actually prestige. I have all these weapons that are unlockable. Is the wave cooker for the soldier? Priority assignment just gives random crafting material. The core hunt does give overclock matrix and fused cores and stuff, so I feel like it is worth doing, though I already did the blank matrix core part of it. Wave cooker is for the driller. I thought I had all the stuff for the driller. Oh, so it must be a secondary. Well, I don't have many of the infused cores, so I literally could just do it to unlock the extra ones. Though I did the first one already, so it feels like a waste. I'm pretty sure that's the third main weapon for the Scout. And if anything, I guess I should do this. Oh, radioactive shield disruption. Ew. Kill 2 dreadnoughts? Does that mean we have no shields? No shield, that is ridiculous. Yeah, it's a sidearm. It's a good one to use if you want to do a thermal shock build for drillers. And it's against dreadnoughts too. I feel like that's not doable. Oh, quirks again. It's doable, but it's very tough. It looks like this guy does just want to co-op. Hi, Onion. How are you doing tonight? How was Monster Hunter earlier? I saw you fighting a dragon.
I really don't want to die down here.
It goes good? That is good to hear. For glorious profit. It's true. But, hi, Frictone. How are you doing tonight?
Detect an area filled with the quarks, and you can bring them all back. Search for a blue shimmering light and extract the quark from within the walls. To send in a specialized heavy lifter, and
Don't actually shoot it, buddy.
has been equipped with heavy armaments. But keep focused. It's about the goods.
I don't think you can just shoot it straight up. You were fighting back the Black Diablos, you think, mean dragon? Awake, once the crickets outside are dead, you shall sleep. Fair. I have heard crickets can be super noisy.
No, the flares are recharging.
We normally don't have a problem with that, but we're in the middle of the city, so... Where did the drill... Oh, the drill platform's just down there. I do want to kill that thing. How goes your day, Sasha? It goes good. I wasn't feeling the greatest earlier in the day. I was worried I might be having a flare-up with my autoimmune issues. But I seem to be doing a bit better tonight.
Fighting bugs and moving dirt is the best way.
Equipment delivered.
Question mark? Oh, corpse feeder. I'm guessing that won't actually fight me then. I don't know if that actually kills them. I feel like we were not ready to fight this at all. Are you doing anything to monitor it? Not really. Although I did go in for a blood test just like 2 days ago, because the doctor, not because I was feeling bad or anything, but the doctor was like, it's been a year, we should really check your white blood cell count, just because that's typically a sign of how your inflammation in your body is doing. But overall, I'm doing good. Oh. Knockback? Yeah, I was just guessing. I was gonna say, is it opened up yet? Okay, I need to run away. I need to run away. Oh, it did say it's open. Overheat. Oh, I do have to do it again. Here, you aggro to corrupt or dangerous game and point extraction. I marked the extractor, and then my teammate instantly shot it, started shooting at it, and I was like, we should, you know, at least get some resupply, etc. on it. But so we fought that right off the beginning. But it gives like 3, I think, flag hearts. Which are each worth 1 script during the event. Or the battle pass, or whatever it is. You can shoot down that red sugar with your minigun if you're desperate. Will do, thank you. I've noticed you can shoot a lot of stuff with the minigun just because each bullet counts separately.
Shield up. Ain't no place to die, me and bungler. Ouch! I'm not a balloon.
We do have these turrets here helping us, if we stay around here. I don't have the auto revive one. Okay, it looks like the wave is winding down. Same terrain deformation effect that lets a gunner deal with those laser thingies at the escort mission. First thing you must take your leave as you have class in about 6 to 7 hours. Good luck. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a good time at class. You'll absolutely love it. I 100% believe in that. And if you're going to bed, then I hope you get some good sleep before said class. Did it only drop one plague heart? I have to check back there.
That guy in mission control. He really has a
Oh no, it did drop 3 like I thought. Mayari's raiding! Hello Mayari, how are you doing? Good luck with your games, hope your immune system gets better soon. I hope so too, but it's pretty much a lifelong thing. Oh well. Rock and stone! But hello Mayari, thank you for the raid. Hello Trick, hello Dead, Nephilim. I hope you're all having a lovely night. If anybody plays Deeprock and wants to join us, I'll be playing for about like an hour or more with just random missions doing my assignments. But it's good to see you. Hello to anybody new here. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, is this place more respectful? Question mark? Yes. More respectful than Mayari's stream, or at least more say-so. I have been slightly more sussy in the last couple of months, but not nearly on a Mayari level. Nodders. But hello to anybody new here. My name's Sasha. Despite how I look, I am in fact a boy, and I stream literally every single night. So if you're ever bored when Mayari's not around, you'll find me here just vibing and playing whatever games caught my interest. We just played like 2.5 hours. Sasha's on say-so level has risen by at least 20%. Maybe. Maybe. Thank you for the follow, Zachariah. I do appreciate it. And hello, King Jerry. But yeah, we played Viscera cleanup detail for like the first 2 hours or stuff. Just a vibing. And then we switched over to Deeprock because I've been enjoying it the last couple of weeks. If you have not seen Mayari Carable, I highly recommend her. She is absolutely lovely, absolutely adorable, and you will be missing out if you don't go check out her streams. Nodders. She actually hasn't streamed much lately, but I know she's been busy with real life stuff and dance classes, etc. Okay, I will knock out love ya, entering your loot era / joking. Thank you again for the raid, Mayari. You have a nice night. I hope you get your good sleep. Remember to hydrate and take care of yourself. But yes, I am a very laid-back person. I'm not someone who has big reactions. I don't go wild screaming at the top of my lungs. I'm literally just here to have a good time and vibe with people. Okay, so he shot down a bunch of the gunk seed secondaries. But then he's leaving them for me to pick them up. But, I mean, I'm the host of the mission, so hey, I will. You were disappointed, harassed, disrespected, and banned in Mayari's stream. I 100% believe that. The fact that you came with a raid from her stream makes sense that you were banned there. Because I am sure it sends banned people with every raid from channels. Nodders. Perfect sense. But nah, if Mary did ever ban someone from a stream, I would 100% agree with the decision, because she doesn't seem like the type of person to do that haphazardly. If she did it, I'd be like, wait, I should probably ban that person too. Sounds like someone's butthurt. It kind of does. But yeah, I completely trust Mary. And I think I've known her for close to a year.
really much
We played Paladins once or twice together as well. Thank you for the follow, King Jerry. I do appreciate it. Miner got caught being a miner and being a jerk to other viewers. Oh, okay, fair enough. Hugs and kisses, Sasha. You too, Mayari. If someone's incredibly a minor, I would probably remove them from my stream. If they're only slightly below 18, like if they're 17 or something, I would probably be fine with having them here, because I am not a completely degenerate person. Cough, cough. I'm not saying Mayari is, but still. But I completely understand streamers who do a lot of swearing and stuff. Didn't want to bring the drunk to your stream, Sasha, but I guess it is what it is. No, it's not your fault, Trip. Don't you worry about it. It's not your fault, it's not Mayari's fault. But I completely understand. There's a lot of VTubers, a lot of friends of mine who, they talk about loot topics, they talk about other stuff. They don't want people who are underage that can get them in trouble, or themselves in trouble, in stream, and that is completely valid. And I wonder if that person really was banned then, because does it actually send banned people with your raid to other streams? Because I did not know that. I actually have not thrown a single grenade in the previous match as this character. We don't have Nitra. Apparently it does. If they were still lurking in the stream all then I think the raid still carries them over. Oh god. But hi Hattori, how are you tonight? Wanna drop off this Nitra? If we can get a resupply, that would be nice, because I'm getting low on bullets. You're well, you need to sleep. You have work in less than 3 hours? Personally, I wouldn't sleep at that point because I'd be worried that I would oversleep, or I'd wake up and I'd feel so dead to the world that I wouldn't be able to do anything. But then again, I'm a NEET, so I don't know the ins and outs of people that work regularly. But on that note, you have yourself a great sleep, Hattori. Tori, shut your eyes. Shut them for them. Literally, just go right over there and close their eyes. Just smack them. No, don't smack people. That's mean. That's bad. Where is... Okay, sell those up there. It's 4 AM. It's like 2 something for me right now. AM.
Got no flares ready. Look what I found.
Hopefully that will mark that that's actually red sugar if they need it. Oh, they died up there. Didn't even know they had a raid. But I mean, if you were lurking in the channel, you'd think you'd be able to tell. Unless they just walked away. King Jerry was. And it wasn't, and mainly for being underage, I believe. But anyways, I would just say to drop the whole situation. No, you, my eyes don't hurt stopping at looking at screens and sleep. Everybody needs to sleep. Okay, I can just yeet this down there. Bowcomb Brett? I do feel like I should... What is it? I do feel like I should mine that gold. But that's mainly because after unlocking the forge, all of the forge... Ow, bit my lip. All of the forge things are fairly expensive. What game is this? Deeprock Galactic. It's a little indie game. You play as one of 4 different classes. You play as dwarves who belong to like a intergalactic mining company. See if I can get to him. He said sorry for getting downed, and I don't mind. Although if he is dying, he could just try to stay next to me and I could protect him. Or I wonder if he's out of ammo. Nitro is what you use to fuel the resupply. And we're like 6 nitro away from having one. There is gold, but I'm more focused on resupply. Okay, I don't see anything up here. Let's see if I die here. Hey, got it. You're used to having a horrible schedule, but anyways, let me get these couple hours rest before it's too late. Indeed. I wish you luck with your sleeping, Hattori. You'll be joining the sleep squad soon enough. Indeed, if there's anybody from the raid who does need to go to bed... Oh god, I'm out of ammo completely. But yeah, if there's anyone from the raid who does need to go to bed, feel free to. Do not feel pressure to stay. I appreciate anybody who does stay, anybody who lurks, but at the same time, I understand how late it is at night and that people are probably tired after hanging out in the Ari stream. Your computer's been broken so long, you forgot how to use this one. Okay, I need to get ammo. I literally have none. That might be a plague heart on the ground that we didn't pick up. It's like that guy doesn't like the plague hearts, they're gross and they don't want to touch them. Oh, I was about to say, I thought I threw down a shield. Okay, we have 5 out of 7 quirks, which are the blue crystals that you see in the glowing blue areas. Gunk seeds I care less about. It still gives experience and money, so it's nice to finish the side objective. No! Gotta get it. Eat. I think I've died, or I might have died once. I died once. That guy's died like 4 times so far.
Just call me the weed whacker.
Okay, so there was more. That's where he got the nitra from. Your mate's cats have joined you. Congratulations. Are you honored? Do you feel honored that they joined you? Because I would in that situation. Tell your the cats that I say hi. They will 100% understand, I assure you. Oh, whoops. Good lord. I see blue down there. I think the other guy's trying to play it safe right now. That's why he's hanging out at the drop pod. What's your step? First one's a doozy. I just need to regen my shield. So even though I have a limited amount of those. Message communicated, they shot beams of light into the sky. Oh, snap.
Feel much better now.
Where's the quark? Oh, did I not actually drag it out of there? Unfortunately, the crickets remain. No. Do you live out in, like, the countryside or something like that? Like I said, I'm in the middle of a city, and while you might get a couple crickets, it's never enough to cause, like, a headache. Though I have heard of people living out in smaller towns, etc., having issues with that, because they can get really loud. Nay, but you wish you did? The hollow bow, this biome has been cursed for you. Seems like no matter what mission, there's never enough nitro there. Oh, really? Because yeah, there's been almost none here too. So I'm going to remember that. If I start seeing them in a mission, I'm going to pay attention to. You're appearing to have the same problem? I really am. Stupid seats. Ooh. Thank you. Okay, and then there's blue there too. You walked right over in a quark? Indeed. Aw. I was focused on getting that back though. Ever since your cousin screwed your life up, you couldn't think normally? That's strange. Pearl lived near the edge of the city when he was young and the crickets were loud as heck. I believe it. Extracting. I do not like this no nitro level. Probably because of the ban, but it's fine. Well, I mean, they said that you're underage, and Mayari is strictly 18 plus, so that would explain that. You're in a capital, but not in, we're not super dense all over. And so there's enough space for greenery and stuff. I actually have a small park near where I am. And I love it just because, whether I walk the dog through it, etc., or just having it nearby, if you're having a bad day, you walk over, you can be on the grass, etc. But like I said, either way, I just dropped that whole situation. You're in a different stream now. It's 3:25, so we can probably do either 1 to 2 more missions. They normally take like 15 minutes, depending. You're actually in the top 10 of greenest cities, you learned? Okay, where is the drop pod? Okay, so it's landing over there. Oh, whoops. Good night, Trick. Thanks for coming by with the raid. I hope you have yourself a great sleep.
Stay strong, brother. We are unbreakable.
Rock and stone! To the bone. I don't know if I'm accidentally going to shoot him because we're right next to each other on that. Oh, that's one of those overclock things, but again, I do not care about it. You realize you could leave this stream if you feel uncomfortable, mad or sad. That is true. And then you think that you hopefully stop feeling that way. Stabber vines? I wondered what that was. I was like, I think I've seen that before, and I know it's not a monster, it's like a plant. They stab, as their namesake says. Dun, dun, dun. That must be account level or whatever, minor level. Because I'm pretty sure my guy's only level 11. They knock back and stab, major pain to deal with, but gratifying once they're dead. I feel like with them playing as that character, I almost feel like going to engineer. Salvage mules, exterminate fleas. You love burning them and everything else that moves. I see you're a fan of the digger then. Oh, it says at the bottom how many I have, so I don't have a lot of the molt stars. I have a lot of the starch nuts. Prepared seasoned moonrider. Stabber plant, what's it do, stab? Lesson learned, medic! Removing nutshells.
This looks tasty. Don't spend it all on gears and oil.
Oh, he's tipping him? I don't know what this does. Oh, snap. Oh, low gravity. Oh, Moonrider. Yeah. That makes sense. Moonrider, low gravity. The low gravity wasn't letting me jump in the thing. Saying you've been messing around, but I like the gunner. What is it? That beer fermented quite quickly. Them doors might have some fancy tech to improve the speed. Makes sense.
Come on, you lazy bastards. Could you please hurry up? We're leaving. Give me
Oh, hi Postal. How are you doing tonight? How there, partner? I'm also streaming, so we've seen your deaths. I'm sorry.
This is a salvage mission. The previous crew lost their mini mules, their drop pod, and their lives in this cave.
I'm good as usual. Yourself? I'm doing good too. Vibing as I always do.
And return to base. Expect heavy infestation. Try not to mess
Okay, these things blow up. Thankfully not by just touching them. Those things poison. Glory to hat. There's also the cat hat.
You're cute. I've got a ship already here.
It does look like there's a tunnel down there. There's Nitra there. Oh. I literally grapple up here just to see it's a dead end. At least now we finally have Molly with us, so we can drop off our loot and resources right away.
Glad I ain't the one to sort this stuff later.
You can shoot it to blow it up, and it'll blow up all the nearby ones.
Spider the Sasha redeemed.
Spider Sasha, sure thing. Spider Sasha does whatever a Spider Sasha does. Dun, 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 dun. I don't think I need to make it any bigger or smaller. Actually, maybe a little smaller, because I feel like that's taking up too much of the corner of the screen. That's good. It is. It's a joke from a while back. Poggers.
I love these things.
Whee!
Molly, over here.
Shetty boots, indeed. There goes, hopefully, most fall damage. I mean, you still do take fall damage, but if you can boost before reaching the bottom.
Over here by the marker board.
Ceiling Satchel watches you stone. I still love how one of the things they'll say is actually, legally speaking, or speaking plainly, rocking is more legal than stoning. But then I'm in Canada, so technically that's legal too.
Bullseye. No flares ready. I found some red sugar.
You might as well be here. Is that because so many people do it anyways?
Seriously need to invest in some better
What the heck is a prospector? Okay, and now it's immune, and it's coming for us. Oh, and it's summoning team allies. And so I take it whenever it takes that damage, it'll then spawn a bunch of bots. Wait, he's got a shield. Can you believe that some people think the sun is a planet? It's a star, though. And I mean, I can believe it, because there's also people who say that the Earth is flat, etc. Oh, they were allowed to hack it.
not ready. Flares reporting.
Where did the prospector go? Ran off to the northeast. It's like we has. Oh, jeez. Oh god. Meteorite fragments. Run! Okay, oh, and it's a big meteor. So the one that you can get you fell off the planet?
Rockcracker pods are released and heading your way.
Squash 'em. Here I come.
So both a mini-boss and a meteor strike. And I think the meteor strike has 2 or 3 of the plague hearts in it. Otherwise you only get 1 from the random regular ones. Does the map say where the prospector is?
I got one of the annoying bug paints and wait for flare charge. Watch me fly.
Oh, looks like they got it. Oh, you have to hunt it down. Oh, okay. I'm mainly trying to look for Nitra. Removing. If there's flat, you'd only be able to live in a single spot of the planet. Is that true? Like, would you have to be in the exact center? I wouldn't think so. But if the Earth was flat, you'd be able to see so far away. Whereas if you can see far enough, you can actually see the horizon curving. Like when looking at power lines off in the distance, etc. I want to get Nitra. I have 28 on me. It takes 80 for a single resupply.
I'm full. Where's Smalley? Donkey, come here.
Oh, almost. The entire Earth is a square. Welcome to Minecraft. You put this out. You gotta do things. If you have trauma in the past, I'm sorry for you, but it does not justify any level of the behavior to people around you, like being rude and stuff. I wonder what sleep hydra things are. What they actually have to go off and do. It'd be impossible to be for a planet to be flat. I feel like if it wasn't flat, it wouldn't be categorized as a planet, so that actually makes sense. Okay, so we don't have enough nitra there.
Oi, Sasha said drop it. He means everyone drops it.
True that, I'm just awkwardly trying to ignore it.
Well done. New repaired.
Oh, golden loot bug. Hydrate, thank you. Oh, and posture. I actually still have one or like 2 little pieces of cake from the other day that I can eat after stream. The plant took the loot bug out. Yeah, I accidentally, my bullets have a piercing effect to it, so they went through it and took it out.
Supplies are on the way.
I'm only going to take one for now because I still have a lot of minigun ammo. Everyone is in fact cool, and I will pass that on just for you. Is it chalky? No, it's golden, which I think is like a vanilla. Oh, you got the blowout rounds on this build? I believe I did for the pistol, because I didn't have a lot of stuff unlocked for it, and I was like, eh, it helps. Oh, oops. I cannot reach that. It's good crowd control. That's what I was expecting. Because with the little ones, you could shoot through multiples of them if you lined it up. The crickets have lain and you attempt to sleep. Good night. Thanks for hanging with us, Reptone. I hope you do manage to get a good sleep.
Exterminator at work. That's where Lester fleet down. Rockbox come from.
Isn't there? Oh god, they're both over there. That is going to be incredibly awkward if I actually want to do it. You are upside down. I did not notice. It's going to be miserable to hook up. Yeah, it really will.
Fuel is functional again. Great work.
I'm a lazy person. Did you see your other message? Which one? The speed it would have to spin for it to be flat would rip the planet to bits. And is that true? I mean, to be perfectly flat, I can see that. I think the next game would be 2 Sashas. True that. The double Sasha redeem. I don't see the last Fester fleet, but I know I saw some flying around, so it's got to be somewhere.
Zipline done.
Oh,
Look over here. Right. Never felt better.
hey, there we go. Or the 2 Sashas and the mini. I could go back to being on the floor. Good shot! Well, technically I missed the first shot. I appreciate you trying to praise me, but the first shot was a total miss. When it's on the mule that we have to do it. You work in 2.5 hours? Do you have to sleep before that? Because, I mean, otherwise that is time to do other stuff in the meantime, but still. The one that does the job is the one that counts, in your opinion?
The mules are heading back. Follow them and let's get that drop pod fixed. Remember,
Does this mean that there's something around there?
all mules are secured. Now to get the pod working.
Hammer it! That's how you set things up. You just smack it with a hammer 100 times, and then you are Gucci.
Operator ready. Triangulation initiated. Do not leave the triangulation zone or we will lose the connection.
You haven't slept since 2 days ago? That is not good. Then again, you're not the first time I've heard that in this stream. We have a decent amount of people who are basically insomniacs coming by. No, they're just cosmetic bits of junk from failed mission that you're covering this from. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Triangulation at 50%.
You don't plan on sleeping? All good. You sleep when you have to, I'm sure. Smack things with hammer to build. Purple confirms he's been in charge of building the buildables.
Triangulation at 75%. Almost there.
I'm actually enjoying the revolver more than I expected, because the shots are strong enough. Not tons of ammo, but that might be able to be upgraded as I level it up. So how deep is the rock? Incredibly. I feel like it says we're like minus 700 feet or meters or such below the ground normally. As you land in the drop pod, it actually shows you the number. But hi, number one. How you doing tonight? Hi. And that does just circle around to where we already were.
Pod by dragging out the charge cable.
Oh, yeah. I 100. You slept like once this month. I mean, we're only like 7 days in, so I can totally see that. I mean, going an entire month without sleep would be impossible. By like day 10, you'd be hallucinating and such. But I've seen people go a couple days without sleeping, measuring if you should go to sleep now or sleep later. Personally, I recommend it now, just because sleeping is good. I love that sleep twitch emote. I've got it too.
Fuel cells charging. Stay close to keep them operational. We're expecting an increase
He always uses that shield early on. Well, if the month started a month ago, I feel like, I'm sorry to say, I do not believe that you've only slept one time in that amount of time. Because I feel like you would have broken world records and it would have been a much bigger deal and you would not be sane enough to talk to us. Because sleep is something the human body does need fairly frequently. Problem is you woke up from 2 hours ago from a nap. Oh, and so now you're not tired enough to go back to sleep. I mean, then there's not much you can do unless you like work out or something like that to help tire yourself out. There's only like 7 minutes left till my normal wind down time on stream. Oh, what is... Oh, that's the stingtail. Oh, you are doing work to tire yourself? Good on you then. I'm not sure if that thing becomes usable right away or not.
Fuel cells fully charged. Drop pod engine powering up. Hold your ground. We're almost ready to pull you and the goods out.
I only grabbed one of these. The fact you slept days ago helps you. I keep not using my grenades. I used my grenades so much as the scout just because it slowed people down, and so I was like, well, it's not even damage, use it when there's a big enemy.
Onboard mainframe booting.
There is crystals over there. This mission again didn't have all that much nitra.
Calculating orbital trajectory.
Oh, we did have enough nitra for another act. You're stuck in buffer hell. No, Furball. I mean, you being in hell doesn't surprise me, but for different reasons. The Zweihander? I feel like there's no Zweihander in this game. There is a battle axe that you can throw at people as the digger, though. I feel like it's not even pronounced Zweihander, because I feel like Furball's corrected me before. Like Zweihander. What does feed me do? It throws some fish at my face. I'm not actually going to eat the fish, but it throws them at me. Thank you for the follow, Vargan. I do appreciate it. We normally have the fish just to distract the bear. When people ask, what the heck is the bear? The bear! Nah. Thud. Yes, A like hi. So Zweihander. Minigun go burr, it does. But yeah, it's like 3 AM for me, so I am gonna end up winding down stream. Box is on. Crow's still doing Honkai. Thank you for the hydrate. Just letting the person know I'm winding down. Yeah, there's no unlockables there. Thanks for the stream. It was fun as always. Thank you for coming by. It's always good to have you. We raided a Riera. Vox is on. They look like they're close to ending though. Curl's on, but I don't know how much longer they'll be streaming for. Callie's on, but I think she just started up. Prue is on. People have probably seen Crow in my stream before, so we can go bug them. ADHD plus no sleep makes you a crazy man. I would 100% believe it just because there are any raid messages, whether people want to copy them or not, all good. Thank you to everybody coming out and hanging with me. Thank you for the different raids. I do appreciate it. Not sure if I'll play Monster Hunter World tomorrow night, or if I'm going to download some other small game like Core Keeper or something to try out. It really depends how I feel. But I'll be back tomorrow night like I am every single night. You guys go say hi to Kroll, and peace out, nerds. Bye, 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 bye. Goodbye. Peace.
Hi, Sasha. Thank you for the raid. I'm kind of glad I turned off auto. So, yeah. We're very far in the story. Hi, King Jerry. So, if you want to tab out Sasha, feel free to. Yeah, but do all your aftercare stream and stuff like that. I hope you had a good stream.